I'm Brian Dwyer, the founder and CEO of InteractOne. Over the many years, I've taken a lot of calls from prospects and customers who are very frustrated about really how to grow their online business. Sometimes the problems are about pricing or how they are marketing the site. Occasionally it's because of the e-commerce platform that's being used. But quite frankly, in most instances, it comes down to people problems. Who is behind the e-commerce initiative? The staff supporting you and helping you ensure growth. And the number one issue when it comes to people is understanding the dynamics and the depth of staff that you need to make your e-commerce site a success. In this video, we're going to take a look at who's needed, the skill set mandated to make this work, and as part of our videos that gets deep into these other issues. At this point, it's critical you understand there are three different categories of staffing. The big three categories are site management, second, those that build and maintain the website, and the third category is digital marketing. Many CEOs I talk to are really frustrated about these issues. Without even defining the task and the type of people that's needed, the most common knee-jerk reaction I get from these people is, how can we really have all these people? How can we afford them all? Well, there's lots of resources around to make this happen, and I'll address those in a little bit. But let's first talk about those people and who they are and the jobs that need to be performed. The absolute pinnacle of this is your senior website management team. From what we've seen among our clients, this is the linchpin. This is what differentiates your success or failure. Merchants need to understand that the person ultimately in charge of the online initiative has to totally and fluently understand all aspects of e-commerce, from how and when you make money doing this, to the administrative and technical aspects of the site, to merchandising and marketing. This is far and away the most important skill set. If whomever you hire to do this job doesn't get it, you're doomed, because your ability to hire someone else, whether or not it's a programmer or it's a marketer, falls secondary to that role. The second group of hires are the technical staff. These are the people who build and maintain the website. For many merchants, this is the toughest group because you may be totally clueless from a technical perspective, and hiring someone who sounds right may be the wrong person. There are two different skill sets. Those on the front end, the designers and programmers that code those designs, and then there's the back end, those that can integrate the website with other systems like your order management system, warehouse systems, shipping systems, accounting system, and your payment processing system. Front end, back end, these are generally two very different skill sets. Understand who you need to hire. Now, many programmers claim they can do both. By and large, they can, but they can't. It's like asking an orthopedic surgeon if they can help you manage your diabetes. I guess they could, but it's generally not their thing. And this is true with programmers. Understand their limitations, and if you bypass that, you're heading down a road of hurt. Hurt like standing there ripping up $100 bills. The final group are your digital marketing staff. First, what's the primary object? Are we building a customer list or are we building sales? Those are two very different things. And like above, there are specialists. And in today's marketplace, you need to fully understand, and I mean fully understand, that people need to have that marketing know-how. For instance, the person who manages the email marketing effort, they need to fully own not only how the technology works in physically constructing the email, but needs to understand all the metrics from open to click-throughs. They need to own the CAN spam law, understanding how you build your list legally and ethically. And then there's the person who does paid advertising, who needs to fully understand how that affects open rates, copy and layout, what paid options are out there, and how and when you use them, and cost, among the quickest way for you to go bankrupt. And the person who manages your organic search, what and how do the different search engines rank and respect your content? Why this page works in driving traffic and sales and others don't. And the analytics specialist. It's not just understanding Google Analytics, it's understanding data mining to find that nugget of customers. It's doing the A/B testing to find out what copy or layout drives more sales. So if you can find one person that does all that has all the knowledge needed of each marketing specialization and can execute it flawlessly, and then you just found the Holy Grail. I can assure you that that person does not exist. Every marketer has their strength and weakness. And if this isn't hard enough, we add to it the difficulty of finding just that right person because the industry is still relatively new. E-commerce has really been around for maybe 20 years, and you're held in such high esteem if you've been here for 10 years because a lot of people out there just don't have those kind of skill sets. And so that brings me to another consideration. You really have to be careful of who you hire. There are a lot of people that talk the talk but cannot walk the walk. You need to fully vet these people to figure out who they are and their capabilities. If you don't have that know-how, then hire somebody that can help you determine that, because again, this is the cornerstone and the foundation of your e-commerce business. Well, thanks again for your time. I hope this has been helpful for you. Again, we have follow-up videos on this topic, so please take a look. And of course, please call me or email me if you have any questions. We're always here to help.